Hi guys, I wanted to give you some tips if you see sand, leaves, gravel, or other debris or hazards when you're coming around a blind curve. And I want to give these riding tips because really our group is all about safety, all about riding safe and getting home safe, okay? And studies have shown that most riders in accidents haven't had the rider training, and they hadn't had the classes. Now the classes, they're not that expensive. You can get them pretty cheap now. And even if you've been riding 10, 20, even 30 years, the studies show and they recommend that you get these riding classes, get advanced classes, and try to improve and keep from getting in these accidents if you can. Now, what I want to do with this video, and I'm going to try to do some of these tips along, is to remind you about riding safety. And after all, we all want to ride and we all want to make it home safe. So I want you to be able to watch these videos real quick. They're not long, and I hope it helps you with your riding, okay? So now let's say you're riding, you're coming around a blind curve, and your front tire can hit sand, leaves, gravel, grass clippings, anything like that. And how can you keep your bike up, and not lose control? Well, the rule is avoid it in the first place, okay? And there's two things that you need to understand about this, that from expert riders to amateur riders, they need to know. It's speed and vision, okay? Speed's very important. As you come into a curve, the rule is that you want to go slow in and fast out, all right? So go in at a speed when you come into a curve where you're fully in control of your bike, and most importantly, you're able to avoid the danger. You're not just sailing in there, okay? You want to be able to avoid the danger. So going too fast doesn't give you enough time to maneuver around the debris or whatever, okay? So vision is the second part of that. And what you want to do is you want to increase your line of sight, all right, as much as possible so you can see as far around that curve as possible. So going into the curve, you want to go wide as possible, to be able to see as far as you can, to be able to see it and avoid that debris in the road, whatever it is, and we're going to be coming into spring. We're going to start getting, more grass clippings on the road, that kind of thing, leaves blown in the road, all kinds of stuff. All right, now here's an advanced tip. It's called trail braking. All right, now what you want to do in this, with this technique, is you want to brake all the way to the apex of the curve with your front brake. All right, then use the throttle to accelerate on out. So it's slow in, fast out. All right, now the theory is that you're using your front brake, and using your front brake as you're going around causes the tire to expand in the front, puts more weight on it, makes it have a larger surface, and gives more area to handle the debris if you do hit it, okay, without losing traction. All right, and this takes practice. All right, and try it out and see. Try it out and see what you think about it. And it's like I tell my daughter, I tell her practice makes perfect. Whether it's riding horses, whether it's riding a bike, whether it's playing tennis, practice makes perfect. So I hope these tips help you. I hope it helps you, if you go into a blind curve and you see debris, I hope this helps you. Practice, see what it does for you. If you've got some comments on it, let me know. If you got some more advice on this, let me know. We'll do a video about it. We'll talk about it. And a lot of folks like riding in the mountains. We're going to hit spring. The leaves are coming back. And this might help you if you're up there. And really, I want you to have a great ride. So remember, hey, let's all ride safe.